Many organizations might like to highlight their diverse board as a representation of their value of diversity, equity, and inclusion. But how does that board member feel when being asked to carry all of the burden and responsibility of speaking for an entire identity group? In so many cases, diversity, or the presence of difference, is just that, merely the presence. We must move beyond diversity and create inclusive environments where businesses and communities benefit from and celebrate differences in an effort to foster discovery, build connection, and drive inclusion. I'm Raven Solomon, founder and CEO of Raven Solomon Enterprises, your trusted diversity, equity, and inclusion education and consulting firm. And in the next few minutes, I'm going to ask and answer the question, what is inclusion? Given that diversity is the presence of difference, inclusion to me really is about making sure that difference, that it counts, and that folks' individual differences are engaged and leveraged to generate positive change towards a common goal. Inclusion describes the extent to which team members feel that they are valued, respected, accepted, and encouraged to fully participate in the organization, particularly in the celebration of their various identities, their various lived experiences, and their various differences. Inclusion goes beyond mere tolerance of differences. It seeks to celebrate and leverage diversity, recognizing that each person brings unique perspectives, experiences, and skills to the table. Diversity is about representation, something more quantitative in nature. But inclusion, that's about a cultural and environmental sense of belonging, something far more qualitative in nature. This makes inclusion much harder to measure than diversity, but nonetheless arguably even more important. Creating opportunities for team members to feel a sense of belonging and psychological safety drives connection and fosters meaningful relationships. When team members feel like they can't bring their full identities to the table, like they have to leave their differences at home, they aren't being fully encouraged and leveraged to participate in your organization. Without this full participation, ultimately, the organization suffers. When team members feel like they are not fully able to participate and contribute to a team, creativity and collaboration, of course, become limited. Diversity accounts for the presence of difference, and inclusion ensures that difference is welcomed and celebrated while being fully engaged to create positive change. In order to create space where all people, regardless of their identity, are included, we often look to equity to ensure we aren't preventing differences from being accounted for. Once we understand diversity, we can begin to both understand and champion equity and inclusion. I hope that this video has made an impact on your journey towards becoming a more inclusive individual. Continue to follow Raven Solomon Enterprises across all social media outlets and join us in this collective movement of understanding, embracing, and activating DEI.